Okay, so we're going to take a quick look at how you create a route or a course using the Garmin Connect website. So obviously you're going to need a Garmin Connect account. So if you've not got one, create one. And you're obviously going to need a Garmin device to send your route or course to. So I've got two devices. I've got my Garmin Edge 820 and I've got my Forerunner 945. Now, most of the modern Garmin devices support Bluetooth, so once we have created our course, there's no need to be connecting your device to your laptop or computer. This will sync with the Garmin Connect mobile app. Then you use the app to send your course to your Garmin device. No need for wires. Okay, so from the main screen in the Garmin Connect website, we are going to come over here. We're going to go down to training and then we're going to select courses. Now you can use this screen to search for courses that people have already created and put onto Garmin Connect. We're not going to be doing that. What we're going to be doing is creating our own course. So we come down here and we click on create course. Once we're here, we've got a few options we can choose from. So the first thing we're presented with is select a course type. So if we click on the drop down menu, we've got road cycling, mountain biking, gravel and paved cycling, running, trail running, hiking and other. So what we're going to do is select road cycling, and then drawing method, we've got custom or round trip. So for now, we're going to go custom. So we have lots of options to mess about with, but we're just going to keep it simple and we're going to draw our course freehand on the map. The first thing to do is give your ride a name. So we'll just call it bike ride. Keep it simple. And then you need to put in your postcode or the location postcode where you're going to start your ride. Okay, so we're at the point now where we want to start creating our course. So in the map interface, we have a plus and a minus sign down here that we can use to zoom in and out of the map. And if we click and hold, we can drag round the map. Now, if at any point while you're scrolling about you end up away from your start point, if you just click where the postcode is and enter, it takes you back. So that's where we want to be starting. So it's telling us now, click anywhere on the map to draw a new route. So we're going to click and we're going to create our start point. Now it's just a case of dragging the map round and plotting your course. Now, what I tend to find is it's better to put more points in. So keep your points closer together as opposed to far apart, and I'll explain a little more why later. So we'll just go round now and we'll plot our course. Okay, so we've finished plotting our course. We'll zoom out and we'll take a look at it. So yeah, we're happy with that. And if we come over here to the left, it gives us some information about our course. So it'll give us the distance, the elevation gain, elevation loss, and it shows us a little graph down here of our elevation gain. If at any point you make a mistake while you're plotting your course, if you just come up here, click undo, it takes this waypoint back. So any mistakes, undo, it will delete the waypoints in order that you put them on. We're happy with that. So we'll put them back on and then we're going to click on save new course. Okay, so once it's saved, if you give it a few moments and then you go into the Garmin Connect app on your mobile device and you go into training and courses, there it is. And this is how we're going to transfer our bike ride from our device to our Garmin, but we'll do that later. The other thing we can do is have Garmin Connect create a course for us, and the way we do that is we go through the same thing: training, courses, create course, which takes us back to here. So what we're going to do, we're going to go road cycling again. This time we're going to select round trip, and then we're going to go continue. We'll zoom into the map and we'll go back to the same start point we had before. So we'll center that. So this time you can see here it says round trip. It's asking us for a distance, and then it wants a start direction. So first we'll give our ride a name. We'll just call it bike ride 2. Then distance will go 20 kilometers. Start direction will go east. We'll pick the same start point, and there we go. So you can see there, the blue line is the course that Garmin Connect has created for us. Now, you can see what it's done there. We've put 20 kilometers in, and it's given us 23.11. And that's of course because the road layout might mean it can't give you, well, more often than not, it can't give you exactly 20 kilometers. So it works it out as near as can. Now, what I strongly advise you do before you save this and send it to your device is have a look through it and have a look where it's sending you. And the reason for that is, this brings me back onto something I was saying before about trying to get more points closer together as opposed to spreading your points out. And this is more important if you're having Garmin plot a course for you. Now, the reason you need to check is because Garmin can sometimes get a bit muddled up. Not often, but it does. So let me give you an example of what I mean. If we look at this junction, the way you would want to go at this junction is with the green arrows, with the flow of traffic. So come over to the left, turn right here, and then up the bend. What Garmin could do, and again this is rare, but it could do it, is take you this way, which at this junction would bring you into the flow of oncoming traffic. At a roundabout, make sure that your course that Garmin has plotted for you is taking you round the roundabout with the flow of traffic. Make sure that your Garmin doesn't take you round a roundabout the wrong way into the flow of traffic. Now, obviously, you'd have to be really stupid to do something like that, but having said that, when you come across stories like these, I think it's worthwhile pointing that out. Always check your route before you send it to your device and you go out on it. After you've had a look through your route and you're happy with it, save your course. And again, after a few moments, that will appear in the Garmin Connect app on your mobile device, and then you can transfer that to your Garmin device. And to do that is really simple. We go into the Garmin Connect app, we go to training, we go to courses, there's our ride, bike ride 2, press the 3 dots and then send to device, and it's going to ask us which device we want to send it to. We want to send it to the Garmin Edge, ready to roll. And then on our Garmin device we go to navigation, we're going to go to courses, save courses, and there it is, bike ride 2, loading course, ride, and there we go. Navigate to the beginning of the course. That's it, basically, that's done. So once you're at the beginning of your course or outside your house or wherever you were, press the tick and that's it, you're off. It'll give you turn by turn navigation around the course that you've created. So once you've got the basics of plotting your course within the course creator interface, there are a couple of other things you can do with it. Well, there's lots of things you can do with it, but we'll take a look at a few other basic things. So say you set your waypoint to here and then you go in this direction, and then you decide that's the wrong way, that's not the way I want to go. You can move it. You can also add a course point for your Garmin device to notify you about. So say you're going to stop off at a cafe or whatever and add something to eat, you can put a marker on. You could put danger on if you come into a point where you know it's particularly dangerous, or you could put a sprint on and then just save points. The course creator is a great tool and definitely worth checking out. You can use it to go out on new routes and make your rides a bit more interesting. If you're away from home on vacation and have your bike and Garmin with you, it's good to let Garmin create routes for you, but remember to check through them before you ride. You can create routes on the mobile app, but I'll look at that in another video. I hope you found this video useful. Thumbs up if you have, and please subscribe. I'm going to be doing some more videos on my time with the Forerunner 945.